Well, hello and good afternoon. I'm currently filming and it is Friday the 4th of August. I was going to say November then. I'm having a bit of, I don't know what's going on in between my brain and my mouth, but they're not working together. So I do apologise if I don't make sense, but nothing out of the ordinary. I've just realised that I've been working on 2 videos side by side for Christmas in July. The light's just going in, the cloud is going over. Nothing I can do about that. So Christmas in July alongside, oh my word, I don't know. Christmas in July with Deck the Halls collab. And I've just found a video that I'd forgotten that I had put together. So it is uploading at the moment. So you're going to get part 2 of Christmas in July. And then on Monday, I think this will go up for the final roundup of Christmas in July. Before I continue, let me just introduce myself, just in case anybody has stumbled across me and they're like, oh my word, what is she talking about? Right, my name is Karen. I live in the northwest of England. I am an empty nester. I live with my husband and five Jack Russells, and we have 5 granny babies who we adore and look after. We also have 3 children, but I tend to forget to mention them. Not that I forget them. So my life is certainly, I have the opportunity to choose what I would like to do in my life more than what I did when my children were younger. And I'm quite happy with that. So crafting is my passion. I like to knit, crochet, quilt and dabble in a bit of sewing. I would like to do some dressmaking, and I would like to do some dressmaking, and I just need to get on with it really. So maybe that is something that is going to come in the autumn. We will see. We will see. Now, one of the things that I'm very good at is talking myself out of things, and I'm trying my hardest to go with it. You know, put the videos up, don't have a break, don't talk yourself out of it, because next time you come back it'll be harder. So I hope that you will indulge me in watching what I've put up tonight, and then watching my roundup. And I had lots of, I'll be honest, lots of negative thoughts, in the sense of I haven't completed everything I wanted to complete. Now, as a crafter, I'm sure there is a load of you that will understand a quilting philosophy. You want to make it all, but you only have that much time, but you want to do this much. And that's what has happened. But I can get bogged down in something, and I can see things that I would like to have a crack at. But I'm like, yeah, can't do it. Haven't got the time. And I bury my head. And I was determined over the summer to indulge in some smaller projects and perhaps a little bit off of like what I would normally do. So one thing I really, really wanted to have a go at was origami. Those little crochet toys. So if you look at the Deck the Halls collab, yeah, I have been encouraged to join in and jump on the sleigh, and I've created some origami items, and I'm chuffed to bits with them. I am chuffed to bits. So I have rung that bell, and I am really pleased. It has had a knock-on effect with my Christmas in July projects, and I won't lie, but part of the pressure when I come on to share my projects and talk about them, I feel that I always have to have some content. I have to stick to what I say. But sometimes, yeah, you might want to do that, but that's you've gone off. And I also I've hit a glitch with 2 of my projects. One is just colour choice. One is technique. And I kept saying to myself, this last fortnight, I was saying, you're failing. You can't do it. You're rubbish. What am I saying? Would I say that to anybody else? No, I would not. Would I think it? No, I wouldn't. If I knew how to do it, I would help somebody, and I'd like be first in the queue. I wouldn't dream of knocking somebody else. It wouldn't even enter my head. So I need to rein it back in. Is own it too strong a word? Yeah, I think so. So I thought I'd just round up with one. I have a finished item, so I will show you that, and that is a success. It's a success that I have worked on these origami items, and I'm chuffed to bits. Yes, I haven't finished some of that stuff, but hey, who's going to arrest me? Yeah, who am I going to get into trouble with? One of my items I was a bit bothered with because I wanted to start for my mum. But if you'd have seen, I've made this, not the angel, the snowman. Oh my word, I cannot wait to see her face because she's going to be delighted. So if I get to do the elf, I get to do the elf. But if I don't, I've got this beautiful snowman together and she is going to be chuffed a bit. So that's another win-win. I think I had a jacket for Bonnie that I wanted to make. Yeah, I've still got time between now and Christmas to make it. I've had a problem finding a pattern, I think. Just thought something that's plain, because I think it's 4-ply, the pattern I wanted to do. But I've got double knitting yarn and I want to use my stash. I want to be like a good girl. But that's okay, because I was thinking I could still use the pattern, the grid of the Fair Isle, and I'll just put it into a double knit. So yeah, no stress. And is that everything? I think I had a list, yeah, long as my arm, but I'm at a point where, yeah, it's fine. I'm not very good at being indecisive. Normally I make a decision, boom, that's it. But it's the creative flow, shall we say, the creative flow. So let me start with a finished object. So I was working on, let me just read it, the Christmas cheer socks. So these beautiful socks. So there are a few reasons that I wanted to make these. One, because Jeanette made them in May, and I was so bowled over by the beautiful pattern and her enthusiasm. I was like, I need to make them. Another reason was the yarn, which is Drops Nord. I've never used this yarn. I've wanted to. I'm trying my hardest. Like, not to buy yarn and see if I can use my stash, but there was no way round this. So that is what I have left. So this is Drops Nord, Christmas red, the green, and the cream. And oh my word, I'm so glad that I purchased this yarn because it's beautiful. I don't think it'll be the last time that I will use it, but I'm certainly happy that I have it and that I went down this rabbit hole. Another thing that was on my list was colour work, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. Just do it, Karen. So I did. Let's just have a look. Ta-da! Look at those beauties. So I think when I last showed them, I had one sock complete. Yes. So I have a pair. I have still yet to sew the ends in. I've just tucked them in because they're not blocked. And they're not blocked because the Arga is off. We have an Arga in this house. And I normally wash my socks, block them, put them on the Arga and they dry. But it's been raining, as everybody knows, all the way through July. So I'm fine not blocking them. I will wait till the Arga gets put on. So I won't be cooking dinner for Mr. Jacks. I'll be blocking my socks. So, yeah, that is an overall success. Look at those. I really, really enjoyed making those. And the candy stripes, oh my word. So you've got just this little bit here. It's not difficult. So you can do this little bit. I think retention's quite good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so that's a good finished object. And I am happy with that. And we need to be kind to ourselves, don't we? Saying that, I'll take you over there because I need to lay everything out to show you, and just hopefully if I talk out my thought process, it will make sense to me and you. We'll see. Okay. Right, I'm not too bothered about this next project that I haven't completed because it's only a small project and I think I've just got the wrong colours. I don't think there's any technical inability. See, there I go again. So I'm working on the Memento Blanket by Anita Gibney, and I thought, so it's going to look like a patchwork quilt, and I decided, as it was Christmas in July, I'm going to pick this up. And she's literally just used this, just made this out of her scrap basket. I'm not sure whether she used 4-ply or whether she used double knitting, but she gives you this, and it's a free pattern. It was a make along, a cow, oh crumbs, just knocked everything over. It was make along last year. So let me just, right, I'm going to have to reposition you again. Sorry, just got a bit of a frog in my throat. We had the boys yesterday and Reuben was a bit coughy, so Mr. Jackson and I don't know whether we've caught something. And if we have, it's our fault. That's too much cuddling, kissing and cuddling. And he was giving me cuddles yesterday, and I got 2 kisses voluntarily. So I was like, mate, I don't care, I'm in a cold. Hold on. Right. I hope you're at an angle, but I hope for this process it works. So that's what the wreath is supposed to look like. Obviously, I'm not going to have exactly the same colours. It'll depend on what's on your scrap, in your scrap basket. And I'm quite happy to buy the oddball to try and not get it as near to that, but sort of my interpretation. So if I put that there. So this is my interpretation. I'm looking at it from a different angle. I still think this colour is wrong. And this is, yeah, this is Lincoln. I'm using Starcraft. So this is Lincoln. And the reason I was using this colour was because of, you know, the eucalyptus you use at Christmas, you see at Christmas. I think that's what I was trying to envisage. If you can see sort of here and here and here, here. So these are my greens. I'm really happy with this colour. This is Green Gauge and this is Starcraft. Yeah, Starcraft DK. And I've also used, oh crumbs, what's this called? No, I had the, bear with me, sorry. This is Cypress. So I think when I've looked at here, when I look at the Starcraft chart, these are 2 blue, and I think that's where where it is. So I've added in, I don't know whether did I have this? This is this is pistachio. So I think I have, oh, right, I don't think I have any pistachio. I think I might add some pistachio in. When I've looked at the chart that she gives you, I mean, this is quite, I think the colours here are quite different compared to that. These are solid and these all match as the bow. And it looks like there's only 2 different colours used. So I'm going to add in, I've already added in, oops, and this is, oh, so this is khaki, so I've added that in, and that's here, and I've also added in the lime, so that's made a big difference, but I think I still need a 3rd green. Where did I put the 3rd green? Bear with me. So the 3rd green that I need to add in is the bottle green. Read the label. So I'm going to read the bottle, put the bottle green in, and I think that's going to tone it down a bit. I'm also, I don't know about the ribbon. This is the pink, and this is called Peony, and I don't know whether it's too pink. Can you see? Yes. Against, I used lipstick, those two, and I'm wondering if I just swap it out for claret, whether that will just tone it down a bit. So that's more a work in progress, and I'm quite happy with that to fiddle about with it. And I'm thinking, now that I've brought it up and laid it out and I've shown you, shared it with you, I'm going to take my time to play with it, but probably won't put the border around it, just in case I have to undo it. And I'm fine with that because that won't take me very long. So I think I will play with some, make a couple more squares, play with the colours and the colour placement, and I think I will take some photographs, and it needs a bit of mulling over. Do that, but I'm fine with that because I'm in no rush for this. This is like a block a month, and I know that I've gone into August, but I'd rather take my time at this stage, get it right, and then I can move on to the next block. Oh, here we are. Right, bear with me and I'll get my conundrum out. Oh my word. Right, okay. You can see me. Sorry for being so close. Right, my conundrum is my blanket, my Christmas Eve wishes blanket. Let me turn the camera around. This is where I am. So I'm halfway through the snowflake, or the snowflake, should I say. And I had already wrapped the bobbins up. I had many discussions about this, and from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. Come in, but to me, it's just a bit too messy. I understand a bit more about the blanket in the sense that it's tapestry crochet and you carry it through and you should be seeing some of the yarn, but because I made all the bobbins and I was going to work left to right, I've kind of carried on. Right. So what do? It's messier than I like. Overall, I like the blanket. I am appreciating that it is a new technique, so I've kind of got over the fact that it's a bit of a struggle, and I've needed the time to put it to one side. I had it laid out on my desk in my office, and unfortunately I had it laid out back to front. So that was making me go, oh, don't like it. So realising my mistake, I've turned it over. And I just don't know. I fully appreciate that I've only got half a snowflake. And when I've got a full snowflake, it will look different. You know, when you go onto YouTube, let me just show you. Yeah, I just want to say here, I still really love the blanket. You see the blanket there? The snowflakes. There's nothing wrong with the blanket, there's nothing wrong with the pattern, and Anita gives you a great video to go alongside it. And she does talk about it. I need to re-watch her video, and I've also found Terry from Yarn Joy is a very, very accomplished crocheter. She does a lot of Afghans, like graft pictures, and this term is called See if I can pull it out of my head, pull it out of my brain. Oh my word, whatever this, it's not textured. Oh, I'll have to put it down here. But when I was watching YouTube last week, she has shown you a way of picking up these stitches. So I need to look at that again. Maybe, yes, maybe, like I need to look at that again, and maybe I just make, and I can show you this because this is a free pattern. I can show you the graph. Let me just, yeah, maybe I crochet that piece and I do a swatch, a crochet swatch, because when you look at Anita's picture, which is there, that is not, I don't know how to describe, it's not solid. There are some blurred lines. I can't quite express what I'm trying to say. So I need to go back, I need to watch this video, and I need to let you know. And from discussions that I've seen, it's a bit like Marmite. You love it or hate, or kind of hate it. And I've sort of been like this. So at the moment, I'm quite happy to put this to one side, to work on my crochet snowflake. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I need to do. I don't know whether I really don't want to do the green, but maybe I need the green in there. So maybe I do my test and put that in there, and I work on this. And I'm thinking, it doesn't matter if this isn't finished this year. And I do say that because if I take the pressure off, then maybe I will have a better resolution. What do you think? What do you think I should do? What would you do? Have you ever come across anything like this? And I think it is a matter of my mind, my craft, my ability, my thought process is all a bit mixed up at the moment, because I'm working on the Mystical Lanterns by Janie Crow, which is beautiful. And I'm also working on the Sunshine and Flowers blanket, which is beautiful. This is a total different kettle of fish. I've also worked on my Origami, and I've had a great success. I am trying to pat myself on the back. It was something that, I'm not saying they're perfect by a long stretch, they're not, but the fact that I've actually been able to start the project and finish it, and I feel that I've got a reasonable effort, that you can tell that I've made a snowman, that is good. So I think that's where I'm at the moment. I'm going to, oh sorry, I just shook the camera. I'm going to leave it, and I'll do that swatch, and then I think I'll see, rather than invest the time in the sense of to do it all in one go. If I do one snowflake, I think that is going to be better. That's what's hard, isn't it? When you're a crafter and you try something new and it doesn't quite go as planned, it's a bit of a disappointment. And it's hard not to be negative on your side. And if somebody brought this to me, I would have gone, oh, that's lovely. And it's, yeah, and you put it on the floor and it's lovely. You put it over there and it's lovely. But I think I'm fully appreciating that this is a new technique, and it's not going to be as clear cut if you're knitting or other crochet. And I really wish I could remember what this technique is called, but I can't. So I hope that is okay for me to round up my Christmas in July, because if I don't round this up and I don't put this up, I might continue to have a negative thought process. And if I can't do it, I can't do it, and that it isn't the end of the world. I have thought about just doing it plain, making a snowflake and sort of sewing that on. That is still an option, and it's still an option to undo it and never do it again. But I need to remember what drew me to it, and it might be a painful experience. But we'll see. So that's where I want to leave it today. And thank you for bearing with me, letting me put these videos up and for watching them. Thank you for all your support. Let me know what you have made, if you made anything in Christmas in July, whether it has been Christmas themed or perhaps gift knitting. Maybe that's what I need to do next year, is show some gifts that I'm going to be knitting. But make sure that nobody is watching I'm going to gift them to. Right, my loves, I'm going to go and see if the video before this has uploaded. I'll get that up, and then I'm hoping to upload this Monday or Tuesday. Right, so I'm away for the weekend, not back till late Sunday night. So, all right, my loves, I'll see you later. See you soon. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.